I want to take a couple of minutes here to explain something to you. There's one aspect of your business that's not being taught to you that is the most important aspect of the growth to your business. And I want to talk to you about the word. And the word is communication. And what's happening right now with communication is no one's teaching it. They're teaching you how to buy things. So it's either buy a landing page, either buy this tool. There's a CRM that comes out every week in real estate, and you're going, what do I do? Right now, for you personally, if you're somebody who's frustrated because you don't have enough leads, you're not being able to close enough appointments, you're getting hung up on the phone right now, and these scripts are not for you, and you feel really uncomfortable in the direction of your business. And if you want to grow a team, you've got to get really good at this to lead your team. And that's how to talk to someone. So really, right now, you have everything you need. You don't need to go buy any more things because people can buy things and take them and use them for themselves. So what's the difference? What is a differentiator between you and someone else? It's you. So right now, I would like to talk to you about this whole thing. Whether you are a single agent or starting a team, this word right here, communication, is the key. And let me tell you, if you think it's not, I just was listening to some research that was done on the Wharton School of Business. They had said that the future for millennials in business is to learn how to communicate to your clients within customer service. If you're going to school right now, it's all about communication. Now, in our industry, these people that used to teach it are no longer teaching it. They're teaching you little tidbits, or they're teaching you things about motivation. Guys, you've got to learn how to speak. Technology is not going to do away with your mouth and having to speak to a client. So my question to you is, what are you doing specifically for that right now? Because NLP is not up to date to what the current situation is with consumers right now. NLP, actually, don't even get me on that one, because I think NLP is a real joke. As many times as I've seen the classes, it's not something that makes sense for our market in today's business. It doesn't work. It may work for some, but it's not going to work for everybody, and it's an outdated situation. What I'd like to propose to you is how to develop high influence and authority quickly with your clients, high influence and authority quickly with your team, so that they see you as an expert, and so that reduces the amount of objections so that you can move forward with your clients. So what's happening right now in training is you have very low level education. You've got this elementary school, kindergarten stuff to make you feel good, and there's no permanent change to the behavior to get you to your next level. You're having a party and you feel really good, and you know it because I've seen it. You go back to your office and you go back to the old behaviors. Is that getting you to where you want to go? Are you exactly where you want to be right now? If you are, congratulations. If you're not, we need to talk. Because the art of communication for you to grow your business, it's all about this. If you're getting hung up on, if you're trying to do better conversion on these leads that you're getting, you're going to have to learn how to do that. The scripts right now are too salesy. The scripts right now, everybody's using at the same time, with the same prospect, and you're getting clicks. People are getting upset, the consumer. So what is a differentiator? You have to speak differently so that people can see you as a high-level influential person, which in turn reduces the amount of objections. So there's things that I teach, the rejection-free opener, that you have to use with every script. There's how to close effectively without letting the client feel that they're being led into a close. Let the client close themselves. That's the best close you could ever give, right? The client says, okay, I'll do it. But there's a psychological process to go by. Here's a question. Did you know this? That the brain cannot not answer a question, whether they verbalize it or not. So if you ask me a question or ask you a question, how old are you? How old are you? What was your production last year? How many listings do you have right now? How many A bars do you have right now? And if you don't speak, your brain is still functioning. There's power behind that. If you notice any speakers on stage, pastors, they ask the audience questions. That tees up the statement that they're going to make. So here's what I'm going to do for you. If you really want to take your business to the next level, if you are really sick and tired of the training that's going on, I want to give you high-level training. I want to take you to university level training, not even high school, not even junior high, because right now you've got to get this business going. We're getting into a little shift right now in the marketplace. Things are changing. I don't think it's going to change that dramatically, but there is a shift taking place. Some markets, it's still the same. Listings coming off the market, but you're going to see things changing. No doubt about it, with interest rates going up, you're going to have to understand the strategy right now, and it's all about communicating differently. So they don't see you lumped in with all these other real estate people out there that are saying the same thing, and it really turns off the client. It's rejecting you because you sound too much like a salesperson. You need to sound like an advisor, an expert. And the only way you can do that is understanding what it takes to have high influence and high authority with people just like that. How to keep people on the phone for longer time. How to have people really hear what you have to say and listen to your advice that you give them. Not that they now want to become pseudo real estate people and they'll tell you what to do, which happens a lot. So I'm having a workshop that I've been doing for 6 years around the country. Top producers have been there. Top teams have been in there. And in that two-day period of time, you're going to learn new language. This is not NLP. New specific words to say in your scripts. And there's a thing that I love to teach because, do you notice how scripts don't always go exactly the way, the people don't answer it the same way. It's like you got your script, you ask this and they're supposed to do this like it's a play or something. There's a thing called freestyling. And what I want to teach you also is how to freestyle inside of a conversation with someone so you still take them down the path to the close. In those 2 days, I'm going to help you change and have breakthroughs in your communication skills over the phone and in person. Now, here's the best part. You bring your phone numbers. You bring your leads, you bring your center of influence list, and you're going to make about, I would say, 1.5 to 2 hour calls to your people in the 2 days. So you have 1.5 to 2 hours one day, 1.5 to 2 hours another day, and I'm going to coach you. I'm going to listen to you while you're making those calls. That's where the breakthrough happens. Because in deliberate training, which is not being done in today's business, where we're going to really tear down the layers, listen to you and figure out where you're getting stuck and coach you through the process. The only way that can happen is that I work with you one-on-one. So there's a limited amount of people in the 2 days that we're working together. And the class is called Power Prospecting. I've changed it to Power Prospecting Plus because the material we did 2 years ago, 3 years ago is not the same. The consumer's changed. There's new persuasion techniques available to you to use for your business. So I'd like to see you there, because you will have a breakthrough. If you have fears, if you don't know how to handle certain prospects, are you getting stuck when someone says something to you and it's an objection, you go, where do I go from here? You've got to be there. Now, here's what's interesting. The investment you make in these 2 days is interesting. I will return your money back if you don't improve your skills. Because the average person that attends gets 2 to 6 appointments. One of those appointments that turns into a deal pays itself 9 to 10 times of the money you spend in the 2 days. So think about this. Where are you going to get specific training on how to communicate over the phone? There's a CRM that comes out every week in real estate. So what do you choose? Just go spend more money in buying things that everybody else could have? What you have between your 2 ears will change your life. I remember years ago someone telling me, Bill, this is like 20 some years ago, I've just got a divorce and I've got my kids now that I got to take care of, and my financial situation wasn't exactly there. This guy said to me, my coach said to me, hey, all you need to do is learn how to prospect effectively, because that will take you out of any financial situation problems that you're in. Are you tired of your situation? Spend 2 days with me. There's underneath here, you'll see a registration link. Come on out, spend the 2 days with me. Let me work on you. Half the time in the class learning techniques and learning new strategies for prospecting and presentation skills, and the other time you're going to be on the phone. I'm going to coach you one-on-one. I guarantee you'll have such success in it that you'll just go, oh my gosh, my business is changing. I now have the confidence I need in any situation in the marketplace to take my business to the next level. Be there. This link down here will change your life, change your business, and I get to work with you one-on-one for 2 days at Power Prospecting Plus. Check it out. I look forward to talking to you, Hey, if you got any questions, email me. This is Bill Crespo with Power Prospecting Plus at Path to Pro Coaching.